thoughts set the tone for your entire week.
So start your Monday off with a J.A.M session.
I'm Kim.
And I'm Mac. And today's topic is, I am who He says I am. Let me make sure I clarify myself. You are who God says you are, not what anybody else says. So I know a lot of times you might come across people that call you names, and not by who you are, but by names that are mean, that are ugly, that are just not nice. Those kind of names that make you feel bad, that make you feel angry, that make you feel sad, right? They don't make you feel good. But here's what I want to teach you this week is that you are not those things. You are who God says you are. So let's dive into that, okay? In the Bible, it says that you are so many things because God says that that's what you are. I don't want you to listen to anything else that everybody else has to say this week. I want you to focus on the things that God says about you and the things that God calls you. So let's get started with those things. The first one is God says you are anointed. I love that one. I love that one because I try my best to, after I brush my teeth in the morning, to anoint my head and say, God, I am anointed. Because in the Bible, in Luke chapter 4, it says, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me and He has anointed me. He has covered me head to toe. So I just stand in that and you walk firmly knowing that you are anointed in Jesus Christ. The next thing that God says about you and me is that you are fearless. You do not have to walk around with the spirit of fear. You do not have to be scared. You do not have to be alone. You do not have to be in fear of anything because God is for you and He has not given you a spirit of fear, but He's given you power, love, and a sound mind. And so you are fearless. That is what God says about you. I love that. The next one is that you are known. God knows your name. You are not forgotten. You are not in last place. You are not missing out on anything. You are known. You are known by the Most High, and Jesus knows your name, and He even knew you before you were born. So please know and do not forget that God knows you and He loves you. And speak that over your life and say, God, I am known. I am not forgotten. I am known. And the next one, I love this one too. It says you are loved. God says that you are loved. He loves you so, so much. And I know sometimes you might feel like sad because you're not feeling loved by your friends or maybe your family or a loved one, or at school you feel left out and you don't feel loved by people. But know this and speak this over your life, that you are loved. You are loved by God so much that He picked you to be a part of His kingdom. That is why you are loved. The next one is you are equipped. This one's a hard one. You may not understand it, but you are equipped. You are given all the tools necessary to handle anything life throws at you because you are a child of God. God takes care of His people, and because you are a child, He is equipping you to go through all the trials, to go through the good times and the bad times, and to be able to overcome them because you are equipped. It also says in the Bible that you are protected. In Psalm 91, it said God will put His angels around you wherever you are and protect you. He is watching over you to make sure that you are okay. And I firmly believe every move we make, every action we do, everything we do, every place we go, God protects us. And I'm so thankful to serve a God that looks after me. So you don't have to be scared. You don't have to be nervous because God protects you. The very last one, and there's so much more in the Bible, but the last one that I want to bring to you today is that you are blessed. You are blessed. It's such a blessing to know Jesus and to have Him in your heart. And you are blessed because you have the opportunity to serve a God today. And you have an opportunity to speak all these things over your life. And because you serve God, you have access to all of His blessings because you're a daughter or a son of His. You're a child of God. And so you are all these things. You're not what people say about you. You're not what the world tries to identify you as. Your identity does not come from man and does not come from the world. It comes from God. And so do not let the words of the enemy or anyone else try to put you down, I want you to learn this week to speak life over you. I want to speak life over yourself and over everyone around you. You speak, I'm blessed. I am equipped. I'm known. I'm loved. I'm protected. I'm fearless. All those things over your life, and you are anointed because that is who God says you are. So I am who God says I am, and you are who God says you are. This week, I want you to find joy and confidence in knowing who you are and whose you are.
Thanks for joining our J.A.M session.
Now go have a jam-packed week.